Morning, miners. This is Pakratt. Wait, that's not morning. Well, we can fix that. Okay. Morning, miners. This is Pakratt. Just a quick episode I'm going to put out. I haven't put one out in a little bit, so I guess it was time for another one. All I've been doing lately, let me give you that quick update first, is what I've been doing. Now, I have been doing a lot of it, though. Now, by this, of course, I mean removing the desert, as you can see. No, that's actually just something I was using for testing. That's the only reason there's still TNT there. But I know this doesn't look like a lot, but I want you to consider this. This is about 3,600 blocks of sandstone slabs. Excuse me, got a cold. All right. Yeah, that was disgusting. Okay. So it's not like I have been slacking, although I have been a little bit. I actually got into a Steam game, Binding of Isaac. I've been enjoying that a little bit too much, so I haven't been on here as much as I'd like to be, but I've been here. I've been doing work. I've been removing lots of sand and doing other stuff. We're just going to leave here real quick to show you something I have that thejims and Nebbers was working on. You probably saw this in Guude's vid, but I did a little bit of work on it myself for my particular line that I think might actually be pretty helpful. This part might get cut. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, here we are. What's my cart? Interesting. I think somebody actually used my cart. Well, now I need another one. Okay. Well, I'll just make another cart. Anyways, something that has been driving me crazy here is, well, the reason that this is all sandstone and wood is because there's only so many types of half blocks you can use in the game. See, we want to prevent ghasts and pigmen from spawning in here. So that basically gave us only so many tools. By the way, if you notice the floor, this is the mindcrack symbol. I did notice that when I was looking through. I was like, why is this some weird shit? Oh, that's why. So that'd be that. And I did choose my color. I actually, as soon as they said that they were choosing colors, I said, yeah, I call green. Oh, which reminds me, did I bring? Yeah, I brought enough green wool to finish this. Might as well just pop it in here now. I kind of like the little white eyes, but I'm just going to stick with the green. But this is what I did. See, the pigmen will still spawn on track. They'll spawn on anything they freaking so desire. You cannot stop their spawn rates by lighting up anything. They'll spawn regardless of light levels, which makes it interesting in adventure maps. If you've seen Guude's 404, well, not Guude's 404, Guude's Iron Man that he's currently in, he made a really good what is it? Trap for the pigmen, and when he was doing it, he had some troubles keeping them from spawning because they just ignore the rules entirely. They don't really care because they're neutral mobs. They don't have to worry about the light. So, in order to keep the line free, I figured that the best option would be to fill it with glass. Now, I've only tested this a couple of times, but I have been through it. I just lined it with fire because I wanted to make it so that this was only... I didn't want it to cover the whole thing. And if you're prone to seizures, sorry. I didn't want to cover the whole thing straight across. I'd like to look so that there is some air in here. Not to mention if they ever change that, it could get interesting. If they ever made it so glass actually suffocates you, maybe this will actually prevent that. And that's about it. As you can see, didn't encounter a single pigment on the way here, and I don't think that I ever will, except maybe right here. I've been considering adding it here, but that might be a little bit too ridiculous. I don't know. We'll find out. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and head back, and I'll meet you guys back at the Guudeland. And we're back. Back at the entrance. Man, I would love to have some time and see about putting the letters up here. But that's a future project. Okay, so what we're working on today is I figured instead of showing you guys me blowing up more sand, although I'm probably going to still have to, just to get this moving at all, is I figured we'd work on this. This is the Jims zombie spawner. I have kind of gutted it a little bit. His original one was actually kind of small. It was only this cobble on the ground here that's actually the size of it. I went ahead and I expanded it out and made it so it's now an 8x8 area, so it's now more functional for what we're going to be doing. If you guys recall, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be setting this up so that it's a firing range, where I'm going to take them and send them down a line that direction and have them go back and forth through water channels to be targets to shoot at. I thought it was about to get dark. That's why I was heading back up here. I guess not yet. So what I'm thinking is, now I think that he actually intended to build a tower here, but he just never kind of finished it. So I'm thinking this might actually be a good spot to sit back and fire. I haven't even gone up here yet, actually. So I'll probably just finish off this level here and point in that direction. The only thing that I'll have to make sure of is wherever people stand, it can't be beyond the range of the spawner itself, obviously. So I'll have to measure that out, but that I'm not too worried about. Okay, I do need... Oh, I got rid of all the water too, didn't I? Well, that's easily fixed. See, I've already dug that out. The next thing that I have to do is start with the water channels. So I thought I'd do that on camera, since I've been having trouble coming up with ideas of what to do lately, and I've been basically just showing you guys the after effects of what I've been doing. I haven't been showing you the process that goes into me doing something, at least not often. So I figured I'd take you guys along for the ride for this one, at least a little bit. And I'm not going to do the whole thing, because once I get to the sand, it's basically just going to be grinding that. Excuse me, that's the cold again. Gotta love it. One of the problems of being a janitor is you get sick often if you aren't careful, and I'm not all that careful, so... Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and set up the water streams today. Like I said, I expanded this out, so it's now 8x8. That's actually covering the exact area that it's going to be spawnable in. Let's see, I could cover this up now. And I can finish off that wall too. We'll get to that. Let's see, which direction do I want them to flow? I can either have them flow this direction, have them go by a viewing pane, which would be, you know what, we're going to do that. Yeah, I think I just made up my mind on that. So this is going to get filled in. They're going to drop down here. If you guys have seen any videos on how these things actually work, the idea is that they spawn an 8x8 area centered on the 0 axis. This corner right here. See, and you figure out which corner this is by figuring out which direction is 0. And if you can tell here, going in the negative this direction for Z, and going in the negative this direction for X. There go. Spawn would be in that direction. That would be 0. So this is the corner that you need to calculate from. From that point, you go 4 in one direction, 4 in another direction. That's how you determine your point. Ethan was actually covering it in one of the videos he was doing with Guude. I actually was reviewing it in another video before that too. Not one that I did. I mean, I was looking it up myself in another one. But that's generally how it works. And that's what I got set up. Also, they spawn at this level. So here, at the level of the spawner, one level below it and one level above it. So you want to make sure that, one, this is blocked in. When I finish it up, this is going to be complete one solid pillar, so they can't spawn on top of this and just sit there like idiots. And 2, I don't even remember what the first thing I said was. Well, anyway, we got the general idea. So I just got to go ahead and start digging out the trench for this. So what you got to do is you got to set up the water channels. Since it's an 8x8, all you got to do is put them here. just like you saw in their videos, I'm sure. Now they got that one set up. Yeah, okay. That one should be repeating. This one's a source. Now that we got the water channel set up, they're going to go over to here. It's a perfect line. I'm actually probably going to use that half slab for this in a little bit. And we're going to have them going in this direction. If I remember correctly, that's the direction towards the sand. I should probably double check that. Facing that. Yeah, okay. So that's the direction we want it to go. And let's see. I'm going to want it to go here. And I'm thinking that I'm going to send it out 40 blocks. So let's see where we are right now. We are at... Which direction am I going? So we're at 307, so I want to go to 347. And then we're going to have them pop up at that point. And I'm going to do 40 blocks because, well, they stopped moving at 40 blocks. That's not the entire reason. I just, I think they actually start despawning at 32 blocks, so I probably should stop there. But we're going to go 40 because I think that it's going to, they're going to be around just long enough for that to be functional. 35. Yeah, Q sped up footage, I'm sure. So I've been thinking about what we can do in this place. I mean, I don't just mean this particular game. I mean what we can do for games. And you guys have heard my ideas. I actually came up with a third one. I'm thinking, well, not a third one that I haven't built yet. I'm thinking that what would be cool is some type of chicken wrangling game where you have like a miniature maze that you got to guide the chickens through. I said 47, right? Yeah, 47, so we're almost there. We're going to have to set up some signs over here. Here, right here. Very hip with sand. Okay. There we go. That's my point right there. So that's what we're going to have to dig back to with the TNT. I don't even know where that is. We should probably just go look to see where that is. Yeah, these torches are going to be useless because I'm going to have this entire thing flooded with water. They're just basically here for show at the moment. But yeah, I was thinking chicken wrangling would be a cool idea. I haven't entirely planned it out. It's just an idea I just came up with a little bit ago, and I don't know. It sounds like it would be fun. That's just one more game that we could come up with. Speaking of what I'd like to see is if you guys could have come up with any games or you've seen any videos of really cool ideas for games, I'd love to see your guys' input on this. Not because I'm running out of ideas, because, well, I have too many ideas at the moment anyways. Yeah, let's just go there. And I am out of torches. Not for long. There we go. So ideas are not the problem. But I would like to get some input on more ideas because, like I said, I don't want to be the only one doing this, and I'd like to have ideas for other people to use. Nevers was actually saying that he'd like to have a chicken firing range where there's a circle up there with the dispensers shooting out eggs and having the baby chickens falling down. And that's a cool idea, and I'd like to hear more ideas like that. So if you guys have any ideas for games, please feel free to let me know. Either in the comments below or by a PM, I don't really care. Just let me know somehow. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to have to... We're just going to go ahead and start filling in the water for this too. I guess I can get rid of this. And these. I just don't like having cobble there. It's just a bit distracting to me. I don't know why. So we're going to need water flowing from this point. That's going to be really annoying to come back to. Why am I still got this? Why do I still got F3 on? Okay. So we're going to have a thing here. I always have to remember how to build these every time. I still got a bunch of signs left over from Jim's tower here. I had to take them all down. So I got enough to work with at the moment, at least. I can put up some of the stuff too so I can carry more signs. And I should probably make a few buttons because that's easier to work with. For stone buttons because they match better, but this is not going to be visible to anybody, so it doesn't actually matter. Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, I have to have... Let me think. It's harder to do while I'm talking. I know people say that all the time in their videos, but it is. Right here. It's going to be one. We're going to flow down into this. Oh, I know what I need. I need slabs. I don't know why I got buttons. For some reason I thought buttons would work. They won't. Just store those, I guess. Do I have any slabs? I got sandstone slabs. Do I have any other slabs? I got 2. And I'm carrying enough cobble to work with. Okay, so let's just go ahead and make a few of these. There we go. And that goes here. That goes here. And then we have the next water flow. There we go. Okay, just got to do this a couple more times. 1, 2, 3. I mean, I wish I could come up with more stuff to talk to you guys about, but I just don't live that interesting of a life to come up with random stories. I wish I could do that. It's partially probably why I watch Guude, because he actually has a lot more stories than I could ever come up with. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Now here, we're going to need a sign. You know what I need now? The button. Not the button. The pressure plate. Yep. Okay, let's go back and get that. Just need one. It's just cheaper than a sign. I can grab a few more signs while I'm there, too. There we go. Okay. Should really make a source block area right here. What is it? A string. Me and words, man. Me and freaking words. Infinite spring. I need to make an infinite spring over here because I'm going to be needing a lot of it. So let's go ahead and put that there. Go get another source block of water. Huh. I didn't even know he was on. Funny. Okay. Okay, that goes there. Now, what I don't know is the actual level that I'm going to be having the firing range at. I'm probably going to have it near the level that everything else is at, honestly, so I just need to figure out which level that is and raise it up to that point. And I'm not going to go much further than that right now because now that BB left, I can actually sleep. That's pretty cool. All right. And back to morning. I'm actually not going to go much further than that, like I just said, because I'm going to have to blow up all that area back there. And I don't think you guys need to see that. What I do need to do is I do need to include a sticky piston somewhere to make it so that I can turn this thing on and off. I haven't decided how to do that yet. What I'm thinking is that I just do a glowstone thing, but I don't know. We'll see. Like, I don't even... You know what, now that I think about it, If I remember correctly, these things don't like water. At least they didn't. No, that's not it. Oh, I remember what it is. I was thinking they didn't like water. What it is mobs can't spawn in the water. Okay. Yeah, that did nothing. That is, on the other hand, a way I can shut this thing off when I'm ready. I gotta remember that. Okay, so we got the source blocks down there. We got signs down there, and I forgot to check out the height. That's what I actually was going for. Okay, so the height that we are working at is 64, basically. 63, 64. So this is 62. I'm actually below sea level. Oh, yeah, I am. I forgot about that. Because I started where the sandstone was way back when I built the head. Huh. Anyway. So we're going to want that to be starting at about 64, I'm thinking. It'll be a little bit above, but I'm fine with that. Yeah, we need another sign. Oh, I hate the dirt, though. We gotta get rid of this. Okay. Now, I love it when I see people building stuff like this, and they replace these walls with something expensive. Now, I'm replacing it with cobble, but that's because cobble is more resistant to like blasts from creepers and stuff like that. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to be building around here, and creepers like to get in everything. So I'd rather err on the side of caution, you know? But I love when people are like building something like this out of like stone brick and nether brick and stuff like that for no reason whatsoever. Just because it looks pretty. For nobody. There's going to be no one down here, so why are they doing that? I don't get it. They even know it. They'll say no one's going to see it, and yet they do it anyway. It's just strange. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and replace this one and this one with cobble as well. Excuse me again. Man, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm just coughing in the mic so much today. I'm so sorry about that. Okay, so this is the level we want right here. Oh. So we're going to actually have to cover this up for now, probably. I'll put a piece of cobble right here. If it'll let me. Just so the stuff doesn't fall into it. It actually would be a pretty interesting experience grinder too, because these guys are getting drug way out there. Let's go kill that infinite spring. Start laying down water. That goes here. They jump up, and they come straight up. Yep, there we go. Okay, so this is basically what we're going to be doing for the day. I'm actually gonna, after I close this up, we're gonna go back topside, and I do have a little bit of a surprise for you guys. I'm sure you saw the beginning of it. I wasn't trying to hide it. I was actually trying to get you guys to wonder what the heck that thing was. So you know, Jim's has a tower up there, right? It's a pretty big tower, and it's a pretty big cobble tower. Pretty big cobble ugly tower. Well, Jim's won't have a big cobble ugly tower up there for very long. I have lined it with TNT. I put them on top of dirt blocks so that I think that's going to make it so that they don't drop too far, which I think will keep it to be a controlled blast. I don't know. I'm hoping so, since I got a lot of sandstone around here, and there's sandstone slabs around here, and I'd like it not to go boom. We'll see. Either way, I thought it'd make a good video, so whether or not it's going to work, I thought you guys would want to see it. And I could have just done this with a pick. It's not that big of a deal. It's just a big cobble tower. But like I said, you guys would love to see this. I'm doing it entirely for you guys. I mean, it's not like I need to see more explosions. I've seen plenty of them. You know, because desert blowing up. Anyway. So let's go ahead and finish up here, put in the last couple channels and remove the last torches, because we really don't need torches in here. They're just pointless. I'd rather save the materials. This is well, except for right now, so I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, okay, so the last one goes here from inside the tunnel. And finally, one goes here. There we go. Now that part's done. Go ahead and seal this in. And I'm probably going to make a viewing room here later on, but right now I don't have it, so we're just going to seal it. Now, I know that they won't spawn in here, but I'm just going to close it off anyways and light it up a little bit. Because even though these zombies won't spawn, everything else will, so, you know, no reason to risk it. There we go. Okay. And I still have F3 on again. Sorry about that. Oh, crud. Thanks, Guude. All right. I'll be back with you guys in a minute. Guude just rebooted the server. So I'll get back with you guys as soon as I'm back on there. Okay, guys. We're back. Time to blow up a tower. I have this set up on a hair trigger. That sand block right there should be dropping on top of a wooden pressure plate out there. So as soon as I remove this torch, it should cause a chain reaction to take out all this sand and should set off all the TNT I got up there. And it's going all the way down here and all the way down here. So this should be good. At least I'm hoping it will be, because it took me a little bit to set up, and it's a lot of TNT. All right, let's go ahead and put this in a better view. Ready? And here we go. Perfect. Oh, that went just about as good as it could have gone. I mean, it blew up a little bit of the tower. We got some glitched out stuff, but that's normal SMP glitchiness. And it got a little bit of this, but not enough to be that damaging. It didn't damage a spawner there. I didn't even think of that. Wow, that would have sucked. So there you go, guys. There's my finale for this episode. I'm going to get back to digging out the desert. Well, blowing up the desert. And you guys have a good one. Just real quick, guys. Guude just happened to be on, like you saw in the last vid, when he was resetting the server. And he wanted to show me what he's been doing over the past couple of days. He was AFK yesterday, and I was wondering why, because he doesn't really have a spawner or anything like that. So, well, he has a spawner, but he doesn't have anything he needs to be overnight for. And I just thought you guys might want to see a look at what Guude's been up to from another view, because I'm sure BB is going to be putting his video up pretty soon. He was on earlier, and I'm sure he saw this. And this is just hilarious. It must have taken him so much time to spread this much vine. He is quite proud of himself, I could tell, too. And he's got multiple levels on everything. He's got this one in here, which is just crazy. It's not the best one, though. The best one's actually back here. Let's see if I can get there without getting attacked by anything. Beef doesn't light up his place that well. Well, I mean, down here he does, but out there, I kept getting attacked by stuff trying to get over here. It took me, when I got out of there, I was wondering why there was vines in front of his portal, too. And that hurt. That's brilliant. Okay. But yeah, there's vines covering his portal, and I thought that was kind of a cool little thing. And it's like, I don't remember seeing him ever do that. Well, he didn't, evidently. Guude even covered up his portal, but this is the room that he wanted to show him. Oh, this is just This is insane. And I was just asking him. I was wondering if vines burn, and if they do, this. I'm certainly hoping that there's not any lava nearby, and if he decides to choose that as a solution, I want to see that on video. All right, that was it. Just thought you guys would want to see this. Oh, look over here. Look at this. They're still growing. Oh, man. This is going to take him so long to fix, but it is so funny. Oh, wow. What's with this one? I'm curious as to what this one is. Oh, we made a quick drop too. That's kind of cool. There's a safe fall now with a new ladder thing. Cool. Well, at any rate, that's it. You guys have now seen it from another view, and it is epic. Oh, wow. All right. Gonna go ahead and sign off again. You guys have a good one.